Pause. 3, 2, 1, reveal. We have 3 fives, 5, 5, 5 today. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, a number 5. And we have the 5 of Wands. Welcome to Alchemical Tarot, your daily spark of inspiration, imagination, and intuition. I'm really excited to dive into the angel numbers and the meanings that we get when we see this synchronicity of 555. The first one I want to tell you is about this idea of, we see on this card people focusing on their plight, on their sense of lack. And the first 555 meaning is saying your life is about to take a turn of direction. You're going to be heading soon on a new path. And I think this card illustrates that beautifully, because you can see that they're really focused on their suffering. And yet there is an anchor, a beacon of light, an anchor of hope for them if they just turn their attention elsewhere. So these 5s are coming in for you today to say, it's time to turn this around. It's time to turn your life around. Head off in a whole new direction. The second meaning for the 5s is breaking free of addictions. And I think this one will also talk to that. Addictive behavior can be as obvious as drugs, sex, alcohol, shopping, scrolling. But it can also be addicted to patterns of behavior, sort of things that might not be serving you, keeping yourself stuck. So the 5s are here to tell you it's time to shift away from those patterns. It's time to find new habits, set new structures in your place, and find something that's going to anchor you every time you catch yourself spiraling or your thought patterns moving in a certain direction. Choose something. It can be going off and having a shower. It can be putting on a song and belting it out, a dancing. It can be putting your hand over your heart and saying, I am safe, I am loved, I am protected, I am guided. It can be breath work, some anchor that's going to hold you in the light. And the third thing I want to talk about with the 5s is the idea of a new sense of found freedom coming in for you. I want you to sense life is more light, more free, and this freedom is what starts to guide you. And it's interesting because there's sort of biblical references here with Christ, because if we numerologically add up the letters, each letter has a number in the alphabet, and if we add them all together and reduce them down, Christ comes in as the number 5. And Christ, the idea is he died to set us free. So remember this sense of freedom within yourself and allow that to be your guide. And the next sort of number 5 is about allowing in divine grace. And this brings us beautifully to the Hierophant. Where can you sit and be the bridge between heaven and earth and allow yourself to open up to this sense of grace, peace, and love flooding your body? It requires a different state. It requires you to be open, and it requires you to be still enough to allow it here to do. So today, where can you open your heart more to receiving more of this divine grace? And I think one of the things that we know when we have this divine grace is the sense that we can then start to share this out to the world and bring this peace, this state to the world. And again, the Bible sort of shows us this. I'm not using the Bible in any kind of religious sense. I'm using it as a metaphorical sense, because we see with the story of Christ, with the loaves and the feeding of the 5,000, that we've got the 555. We've got these same key numbers coming in here. So we've got the Christ figure who reduces down numerologically to the number 5. Christ is here and he feeds the 5,000, which numerologically reduces down to the 5, with 5 loaves. So again here, this idea of taking something and creating something miraculous from it, a whole new way of being, and sharing. In this message a whole message was of sharing that divine grace. 555. And the final one I want to talk about is if you can access that divine grace and find that stillness and the peace within you, can you sense that God, consciousness, is pervading you, is within each and every cell of your being? Can you sense that quality, that consciousness within? And know that when it said you are made in the image of God, we see the head, we see the arms, and we see the legs. 5. We have 5 fingers, we have 5 toes. And we also see the 5-pointed star inside an apple when you cut it. We see Venus, as she makes her transit, creates a 5-petaled rose in her transit. We have this sacred geometry that is just being shown to link and connect us all. And here we see it through the 5s. This divine, sense your connection to the divine. All that is, all that was, ever can be through these 5s. It's an incredible synchronicity we have here today. So I've spoken a little bit about turning away from whatever your plight is. I talked a little bit about allowing in that divine grace and sharing that. And here we have the 5 of Wands, a seeming struggle, but we can again turn it around. These people here might be struggling and fighting, or if we have another look at it, maybe they're building something. And the point is, the choice is yours. 555, a new path awaits. Are you going to choose to struggle? Or are you going to choose to turn around and anchor yourself in possibilities and light? So I'm just going to take a moment now. I ask you now, if you've enjoyed the cards, to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does make a difference. And now I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and we're going to do a gentle meditation, short meditation, just to sort of integrate this 555 energy. Slow your breath. And I want you to take your awareness to where you may have been focusing on what you don't have in your life. Health, relationship, money. Those are obvious ones, but there might be something far more important to you today that you know you're focusing your attention on. And where are you focusing your attention on what you don't have? And now I want you to imagine that you're not going to put your focus on this again, ever. Ever. Instead, every time you catch yourself in this state of lack, you're going to turn around and you're going to know that you can anchor yourself. So I'd like you in this moment to choose what anchor you feel would work for you. Is it rest, deep breathing? Is it going off and having a warm shower and bathing in a whole fresh new energy? Is it dancing and singing around the room loudly with so much energy? Is it placing a hand on your heart? Is it writing out whatever's coming up until it's gone? Your choice. Find that anchor. And if you don't know what it is in this moment, then bring it back to your breath for this moment. Put your hand on your heart for this moment. And know that you are loved. Know that you are protected. And can you feel into this sense of divine grace descending upon you? The sense of protection, pure love, guidance. You've been it fill you up so much that you're starting to radiate it out yourself. This is the light that you can bring to others, that you can share this grace. Feel that deep connection to self and to the source that breathes you. You have the ability to change your path. It's all within you. You have the ability to break, to feel into freedom. Your mind, your heart can take you there. Can you feel that freedom now? Can you just curl up the corners of your mouth and have a smile? Feel your heart lift. Feel your soul rise. It's time for a different state of being. Where can you bring this to the world around you? Show up full of this grace, full of this love. And know this 555 is connecting you all the way through from the tiniest sort of atomic level, this pattern of fives showing up right the way through to the outer galaxies, creating the shape of a star, creating the shape for a rose. You're in the heart of this creation. You are part of this infinite energy, this infinite creation. You too are a creator. Feel into that and know that you can create the life you want. It's time to say no to any glitch that is holding you back. Break your chains. Feel into that grace. Allow it to uplift you. Feel the freedom. And in your own time, come back to the room and open your eyes. I have the sun literally beaming down on me now to illuminate this lesson of 5 my fives. 5 of Pentacles. No more are we focusing on our plight, only anchoring ourselves in the present moment, in the present feeling of divine grace shining through us. Feeling it, feeling the freedom that comes with this, the liberation. It sets you free to walk an entirely different path. Anytime you focus struggle, come back to this anchor, whatever your anchor is, and see the world in a different way. Any struggles can be turned to building something, building the world, the life of your dreams. Taoism is within you. Know that, feel it, and have a wonderful day.